video installment, I'm going to show you how to put extensions in hair. So my model today is actually from Korea. So I'm using her to show you that anyone can put extensions in their hair. It's just a matter of following a simple method. So I'm going to try and do it step by step so you can watch it again to learn how to put the extensions in the hair. Okay, let's get started. So before you start braiding, you want to make sure that the hair is separated into sections so that you don't get any strayaways. So make sure you have your rubber bands and your clips, and you want to be able to separate it so that the hair doesn't get in the way. As you can see, I already started. I did the first one here. So I'm going to continue and show you how to do it. So I traced it. I traced the line. And then I put a little bit of gel on the roots so that it could have a stronger, firmer hold. And then I take a piece of hair, so yeah, about this much. And so what you want to do is you take it in between your thumb and your index finger, like this, right at the middle. So right at the middle. And then what you do is, from the hair that's already separated, you start at the front with your index finger and your thumb still connected, and then you're gonna split one in half. So you see how this is one, but this has been split into two, right? So now you have three. 1, 2, 3. So from that, you still keep your thumb and your index finger in the middle, and you have this split into two, and so you take your middle finger and you put it in the middle, like this, where it's been split. So now you get as close as possible to the scalp, right? So now you take the other hand and you take your index finger and your thumb for one strand of the hair that's been separated in half, and then So now you're holding it like this. So you have your index finger and your thumb on one piece, your middle finger and your forefinger on another piece, and you're still holding it in the middle from the original. So now what you do is, where you have your index finger and your thumb, you take the hair. So you take her hair with that and you mesh it into one. And then you take the index finger and the thumb where it's in the middle, and you go underneath, and then you proceed to braid. I have other videos on how to braid, but this, I just wanted to show you that that's how you start it. That's how you get the knot. So once you have that, you can just start braiding freely, making sure though that your hand stays on the scalp, and you just continue to braid, just following that rhythm. Now other people, they have different methods of doing it. I don't know, this is the method that works for me. You can try other methods, but I find that it works for me. So if you can see that there's some here that didn't actually catch, so what I do is I unbraid it a bit, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist like that. I unbraid it, and then I I start again, making sure that I take in all the hairs because you want it to look as neat as possible. So you continue like this, making sure that your hand stays on the scalp. Hopefully I'm not doing it too tight. Am I doing it too tight?
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, some people, their scalp might be a bit sensitive. So, you don't want to do it so tight because you don't want the scalp to hurt. And you don't want there to be any bumps and things like that. So, you keep braiding all the way to the end, making sure that you braid the braid all the way, otherwise it will unravel and then all your hard work will be lost. So make sure that you braid it all the way, or that you put a rubber band at the end of it. And you put a rubber band at the end of it so that it doesn't unravel. And voila, that's how you do it. We'll come back for the end result. Okay, so let's do this one more time just to be sure that you know how to do it. So again, you have the hair, you put your index finger and your thumb on your right hand in the middle, and then you take one strand and you separate it into two. So now you have 3 strands, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you have the 3 strands with your middle finger in the middle of where you separated the one strand into 2, and then you put your hand on the scalp and you take your left hand and you take your forefinger and your middle finger and you put it you put one hair in between, and you take your index finger and your thumb and you put another hair in between that so it looks like this. And then you take the hair, so her hair, the original hair, and you mesh it into one. And then you proceed to braid. And you do it in a rhythm, making sure that you keep your hand on the scalp. Now she had bangs, so I tried to take in the bangs to incorporate it into the whole braid. And you just continue. And voila! If you have any questions, just pop me an email. Alright, see you later. Okay, so I finished styling her hair and now we're just gonna do the final touches so it looks nice and ready to go out. So what you want to do at the end, since I cornrowed it all the way down to the end, I'm going to burn it so that way it doesn't unravel. And to burn the hair, all you do is make sure that it's the same size, and then you just take a lighter and you apply it to the hair. This is synthetic hair, it's Kanekalon, so nothing's gonna happen to it. You're not gonna burn down the house or anything, but just make sure you're careful. And so you just burn the ends until it falls off. Yeah, like that. Be careful. And that's how you burn the ends.